So here I have a deck profile with Joey Koopman of Firekings. How did it go? How did you stand at the end?
I ended in day 2. Sadly, the first round. I lost that round, so X-3 drop. And
Respectable.
Yeah, but it's with Firekings, so I'm very satisfied.
All right, let me show me your guts.
Yes. Let's just go into the deck. 3 Garunics, obviously, the big guy. People don't know how to deal with it. Everybody has to read it. It's awesome. It's great. We got 3 Barong. It's the Searcher. It's your backup. You just need to play it. And we got 3 Arvita, which is the new negator. Floats into Garunics. And this is the Fireking Trinity, basically.
Basically, the big guy, the big chicken is your win condition, right?
The big chicken is the win condition, yeah. And this enables even more stun, which is nice. There's another Fireking monster, which is Yaksha. Yaksha is terrible. Play only 1. I played 2 because I just came back from about a year break of Yu-Gi-Oh! And I wanted to see how well I would do. But 2 is awful. Play 1 because you only need it for 1 specific combo anyway.
Alright.
2 Wolfbark. This one's actually nice at 2. It's terrible to open, but it's very good in the mid game because it lets you go into your toolbox and just out things you wouldn't regularly do. Then there's 3 Reaper. It's just great against meta decks right now.
Great anti-meta deck, yeah.
It helps you against matchups that are very hard to win. 2 Ash. This should be 3. I would definitely play 3 if I could have gotten the 3rd one. I would have liked to play Drone or Luckbird, but I couldn't get them selling.
Oh yeah.
2 Dispels, 3 Terraforming, 3 Fireking Islands, very obvious.
Yeah, it's kind of obvious.
This is the second effect that lets you special summon Garunics from hand, which is also very important because it plays around Call by the Grave and they have to invest in getting rid of Garunics, which is very nice. 3 Tenki, searches the Arvita, searches the Baron, searches the Wolfbark, etc. 3 Pot of Desires. I'm not completely sold on this, mostly because it sometimes banishes combo pieces you really need, but the deck can still play with just 1 Garunix, 1 Arvita, so the +1 definitely helps.
Yeah.
3 of this, because Ash, Ogre, Drone, Luckbird, they all stop your field, which is super annoying, so you really need this. Then we have 2 Onslaughts. I'm thinking about cutting this one to 1 as well, because you almost always search it when you need it. You never really want to open it, especially not going first, it's just a dead card. And talking about that, same for Circle, it's dead when going first. Really good mid game, but yeah, I would definitely cut this to 1, and that's just...
Probably replace the withdrawals, right?
Yeah, and it used to be good in old metas, but right now there's not too much that targets you and really screws you over. So 1 would be enough, just to search. Then for traps, 3 goes a match.
The MVP, right?
It just wins you games, man. It's just really good.
How good did he come? Against which matchups?
I played against Gauki. It just won me the match. I opened it, I got to go first. And then game 2, I managed to stop his play, get rid of his board with Garunix, then set 1 of these, and he couldn't do anything anymore.
Sick.
It also won me against Altergeist and helped against a lot of matchups, really. It's just really good card to main right now. Then we have this one, also a hand trap. It's great to set, etc. 2 Torrential. It's good. People expect this in Firekings. That's kind of a downside. It's not always good to blow up your own monsters, which is something people underestimate.
Yeah, but people don't expect to play.
People don't expect Torrential. That's the good part, yeah. And it doesn't hurt you too bad, which is nice. And finally, Imperial Order.
Yeah.
It just shuts down a lot of matchups, and I wanted to take the gamble on it. Going first, it's insane.
Yeah,
you just use the field, then set this, and have a good time.
Yeah, it probably doesn't hurt you too much, like after you establish.
After you establish things, and that's why things like Onslaught should just go out and make room for other things.
Let's go with the extra deck.
So this is 46. I would definitely cut a lot of things out, but because of my break, I wasn't sure about my ratio, so I took them a bit wide.
But it still did well, actually.
It did well, surprisingly, really. Extra deck.
Sure.
I'll just put this aside. Tornado Dragon, made him the most. Great card still.
Which matchups? Like Pendulum or
anything
General?
with back row, really. Anything with back row. Then Utopia with the Lightning and Tiger King. These are basically your problem solvers for anything Garunix exploding doesn't handle. This negates effects, which is also very important, and this just runs over anything. That's the XCs I actually play. Then for Ling monsters, generic good stuff, great cards.
Yeah,
Great cards.
the good stuff.
Daruma, you get a free spell trap pop if you have Tenki. Just pop the Tenki and pop whatever you
Yeah,
want
it's
to get
good
rid of.
since it says in the field. How often did you actually summon him?
I never made it, but in theory it's good. So I played in the
Yeah,
extra.
it's that kind of card, yeah.
Doolittle,
He's probably pretty good, right?
it's great, yeah. It can do all kinds of loops. You don't make it very often. You will make it soon with the new support, but right now you mostly use it to buff things up.
Sure.
I used this to kick over Metaltron, which was really funny. I made this next to Garunix and then kicked for 3200 and Metaltron was dead. He wasn't very happy with that.
Sick.
For Link 3, this one, it's the best generic Link 3 really. And Link 4, never made it, but in theory it's good.
Yeah, of course, it destroys, right? So it must be good.
Yeah. And I played this in my last chance qualifier as well, and it won me a game, so I was instantly in love with this thing.
Yeah, like you wouldn't even have entered the event without the card, basically. So it must be really good.
Then Reaper Target, Reaper Target, Reaper Target, Reaper Target, Reaper Target. These are all self-explanatory, really.
Yeah. How often did you like match up against ABC or something?
I matched up against ABC, but it didn't win as well. It was one of my losses, really.
Oh.
It's just a really hard matchup to win if you don't have the Gamma Seals inside, which I don't.
Yeah, Banish and...
yeah, 3000 banishes stuff, it's really hard to get rid of.
Alright,
for side
that's
deck,
all?
so
side.
spoilers, no Gamma Seal, like I said. 2 Ghost Ogre, felt like it was just a good card in general, overall. You can also use this to pop your own Grunix, which is really fun. It doesn't happen a lot nowadays, but it's an option.
It's the option, yeah.
Something people...
Yeah, the versatility sometimes.
3 shared rights, because I
Sure.
love drawing cards, and I love drawing into hand traps.
Yeah. Standard.
2 Twin Twister and 2 Mind Control. These are both
Alright.
under the same thing, which is I just wanted generic things that might help me out. I didn't really test much for these, so I probably would cut these for other things when I got more testing in.
Sure.
Then we have 3 evenly matched. It's the same as the spells I just showed. I wasn't sure what to play, but I know that a lot of bad players, they just lose a lot of cards if this gets flipped.
Yeah, like they overextended.
They overextend and you just win instantly.
Like,
so I wanted to play this, and I didn't expect to go this well. So
Like, why for example not Sphere Mode? You probably really need the normal, right? So it's really
yeah,
not an option.
you need a normal, especially for Arvita. You just want to have that Arvita.
Alright.
And finally, 3 Magic Deflector. Great card.
Yeah.
I love seeing it.
Same.
Unless I drew 5 side cards, which also happened sadly. But otherwise, it's great.
Yeah, against the current matchups, it's really good.
Yep.
So
That's it.
Got any shoutouts?
Shout out to Risto for borrowing me a lot of cards, and also his
problem.
BFF. Shout out to DNG. Shout out to Awesome TCG, the best game store. And yeah, that's it really. Never forget to test.
Thanks. Have a nice evening.
Yes,
Goodbye.
you too.